All right, guys, so right now I am officially leaving work. Now what I'm about to go do is I'm just getting off work. Literally, I'm still in the parking lot of my job. I don't know, I do work at a school. I work at a school, so now I got class at 6. Right now it's 4:13. I'm about to go get me something to eat, and I'm taking y'all with me. So as y'all can see, I'm leaving work. It's kind of blurry, and I will see y'all when I get to me going to get something to eat. So I am here at 1313 Eatery. This is the building right here, but I gotta fix my. But yeah, I'm about to walk in. Good boy. All right, so luckily my school is literally down the street from 1313 Eatery. This is my first time being here. I do hear about the wings a lot. Here, the Grippo wings. So matter of fact, here goes the sign right here if y'all want to see. 1313 Eatery. It's literally like right here off of 10th Street and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go to school early. I might just chill in the cafeteria until it's time for me to go to class and charge my phone and go look at my rooms because I didn't do a tour. I could have, but I didn't. So I need to go see where my rooms are at. So I can be prepared. Expect homework every day. Expect work every day. When you go to college, when you're in college, when you go to college, don't like go to college and be like, all right, this is the first day, we ain't gonna have no homework, we ain't gonna have no 30-page essay, because most likely you will, Man, this is an amazing feeling because I'm the first person in my family to go to college and to be a college graduate. I'm a first generation. It's breaking the cycles, man. I always knew that I wanted to be more than what I was surrounded by. Like, I didn't want to give in. Like, I gave in because it was my environment. I did things that I wasn't supposed to do, and I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of the things that I did. But I'm thankful that God gave me a strong mind and a strong will to just say no and be different than what my environment was promoting. Like, I was really playing basketball while almost everybody around me, I was playing basketball in some place. They had the cage. And I used to get up early in the morning just to go hoop and better myself. My grandma, my whole family lived on Post Road when I was living with my grandma. So she moved off of Brentwood, she moved in Postbrook. So I used to go across the street in the summertime and hoop. And while everybody was selling drugs, I was hooping just to make a better way, because I feel like there's other ways to make it out of here. I don't have to just give in to what my environment is promoting. It's other ways to make it out. And I believe that. And I use the basketball as the vision to show me, all right, this basketball can get me far in life into opportunities that's way different than what my environment is promoting, that can help me really succeed and elevate in life. I learned a lot with playing basketball too. It taught me a lot. It taught me structure. It taught me just many things, and it helped me. Like, I always loved basketball because that was the tool that I had at the moment in my life that I fell in love with. That was like, that's all I had at that moment, to help me make it out. Of course, I had God, but I wasn't ready in my journey to really know who Jesus was, So I believe God put the basketball in my life, to help me stay focused and get away and keep my mind off of what my environment was offering. And to be the first person to go to college in my family, and psychologist, I'm going to be the first psychologist in my family, I'm going to be the first psychologist coming off of Brentwood. I'm going to be the first psychologist coming off of 42nd and Post Road, and that's big because almost everybody around me were drug dealers or gangbangers or inmates, and I wanted to be different. I wanted to be different from the environment that I came from, kids from poverty. And you go in the hood, right? Almost every hood is the same. They are the same. They just look different names, different cities. But if you go in the hood, we have the same form of thinking, the same mentality. It's the same, And I see that we always like, I see on social media how we compete like, oh, my hood is worse than your hood, my city is worse than your city, but the whole time we under the same system that's targeting our form of thinking, our brain, and we think the same, you know. And like in the ghettos, like I was saying, you go into the ghettos, you see just the gangster street. Like, you go to jail, you're praised in these type of in the hood, you're praised in the hood for going to jail. Like, look at, no shade, no disrespect, but if you look at the mural in Chicago, King Von, he's on a wall. He's being glorified for the things that he did in his community, for killing, for, causing destruction upon his own community. And it shouldn't be like that. And I want to change that. I want kids to know that going to school is okay. Being a college graduate is okay. Being the smartest kid in class is okay. Getting all A's is okay. Doing right in your community. Picking up a book before a gun is okay. Being a police officer is okay. Being whatever you want to be that doesn't involve the streets is okay. Being positive, doing right in life is okay. So I'm trying to knock that gangster street image off our pedestals in our communities, and put the good kid on the pedestal to let kids know this is who you should be. This is who you are. And that's why I am writing my. I know I didn't really break this news to y'all, but I'm writing a kid's book, a children's book, and I have already started. I was doing a lot of research. I did break that to y'all. I did. I was doing a lot of research, right? And I finally started writing. So here is some of my book, my children's book. My name is Nay the Post Road again, and I'm from a small neighborhood called Brentwood off of 42nd and Post Road. I love Brentwood. We do a lot of fun things here. We swing, we slide, we play hide and seek, and we play in the creek. I'm also growing up around many bad things, just like many of you who come from poverty. But those things don't define us. I stay with my mom, grandma, and my siblings in my neighborhood, Brentwood. My dad isn't around. He has never been around. Sometimes it can hurt my feelings because it makes me feel unwanted and unloved, just like many of you. But it would make us stronger, like a superhero. Sometimes in my home it's very loud. I can hear a lot of screaming from kids and from adults. Sometimes I don't hear the words "I love you," and that's all I get for now. So, in my children's book, this book is going to really just target kids from poverty. And it's going to target their image and how they view themselves. And it's going to basically knock down the street gangster image and promote the good, positive kid image, to the point where I want to influence and inspire more kids to be the good kid, to go to school, to get all A's, to be more than a gangster, to be, to be more than being labeled the bad kid. So it's to inspire. And in this book, it's like I want them to make it seem like they're looking in the mirror. So I want them to look at themselves through me. And as they look at themselves through me, I'm going to lift them up through my words that I write in this children's book. And it's going to target their image and make them look differently at themselves in a higher way, Alright, so I'm here at school. So many people just sitting in their cars, but I'm not about to sit in my car. I'm literally about to go to the cafeteria and just eat my food and wait until class is about to start. I need to wash. So, don't I look excited? I look really excited. I need to buy me so I'm trying to save up right now for a big Sony type camera, the big boys, the real big boys. So I can really film how I want to film. Cause having my phone, people staring at me makes me very uncomfortable. But as y'all see, I'm walking in. I'm really excited. I get my ID today, so I'm gonna be official. Okay, do I push this? Or is it open? It's open, I'm dumb. Hello. Good. So, I go to the restroom. wow. I'm here early, by the way. I came early because I learned that in basketball, if you're on time, you late. If you early, you're on time. But I'm about to go find my class. Let's see where it's at, so I can be prepared and stuff like that. So let's get it. So I'm about to eat my lunch. I think I'm gonna sit over here. Sit right here and stuff. Alright. So class starts at, I'm early, y'all. I'm like an hour early, but like I said in the bathroom, I learned that when you're on time, you are late. Because when you're on time for somewhere, you don't give yourself enough time to get settled, you know. But when you're early, you have enough time to really get things, settled. You can go look around, you can get prepared. You can't get prepared when you're on time because you have to be there. You have to get started just like that. So I did find my class. It's down here. Let's look at these gripper wings, man. Let me show y'all. These are actually grippo wings. I know about grippos. I'm sorry. Look at these. This look fire. Yes, sir. Anyways. Alright, we're about to try these wings. Y'all ready? Here we go. These are fire. I wonder how they got this sauce on here. Yeah, they like buy a whole bunch of grippos and scrape the sauce off of them and put them on the chicken. So I did come prepared. I'm gonna show y'all. Shout out to Miss Washington for these notebooks. So I got all my classes: micro, computer, student success and higher learning, student leadership. These are the beginning classes. When you start college and you're an undergraduate, a freshman, you don't really just jump into your major like that. You gotta start with like the main core classes. Hopefully I said that right. And then you work your way up. So yeah, I came prepared. I'm really excited, bro. I went to college before here, but it wasn't like this one. I went to an art in Chicago. This grippo weed is busting on my cousin. I went to college before this. 2015, I went off to college. But in 2015, I was only going to college for the experience and to get out of my neighborhood, Post Road. During 2015, that summer, Post Road had one of the biggest police drug raids in the city of Indianapolis, gang and drug raid. And I was outside. I was out there, I witnessed it with my own eyes. I didn't get in trouble because I wasn't selling drugs. And that really showed me life is all about choices. I was planning to go off to college while people in my community were getting arrested for selling drugs. It's all your own personal journey and your life journey, what you want to do in life. I could have chose to sell drugs, but I didn't. I wanted more in life. And that was the first. I went to Chicago And that was more about me just experiencing life. I never really experienced life outside of Post Road until 2015 when I went to Chicago. It was the first time I put my feet in the sand and everything, you know? But I never really, so I didn't really care. Not care, I wasn't really focused and locked in with school. I went to art school and I studied music production because I have a lot of talents. You can have a lot of, I feel like since I had a lot of talents, it kind of messed me up because I didn't really know what I wanted to do because I had so many talents. Like I could mix and master music. I can make beats, you know. I can do a lot of stuff surrounding music. So I didn't really want to do, that wasn't my passion. I really just did it to go to Chicago. Just really to go to college, but really go to Chicago and just see different in life, you know. But I dropped out, moved back to Indianapolis, struggling, living house to house, couch to couch, no car, no nothing, you know, depressed, unhappy, same thing, but, you know, no sense of direction in my life, just working jobs. Then recently, 2020, I got encouraged to go back to school by the man named T I told y'all about, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just listened to him. So one thing about me is I'm open to listen to people's advice, but I don't take everybody's advice. Like, people can tell me things, but I won't listen. So say this, A and B's, person A and person B, they both give me advice. I would sit there and listen to them, but I would not listen to person A. I would not take in consideration, that's how you say it, person's A advice, but I would listen to person's B advice and listen to them, you know? But I went for creative writing, because I didn't know what I want to do. But eventually I realized, like, this is not for me. It was online. I did not like online because I couldn't really focus. I needed hands-on. I'm more right-sided brain than left-sided. I can use my left side, but I'm more right-sided. But I didn't like it. I dropped out. I started to figure out this is not what I want to do. I want to get into psychology. I had a lot of people telling me, no, just finish it out. But at the same time, I was like, why should I be unhappy? Why should I finish out a college degree knowing that I'm unhappy? I'm not going to use it when I finally figure out what I want to do. Psychology is what I want to do. So I'm going to take the leap of faith, and I'm going to drop out or transfer, and I'm going to go to do psychology. This is the first time officially I ever been on like a college campus, really in a college class, really taking college courses. So I'm really excited, you know? I'm really excited, if y'all can tell. I'm gonna see y'all later. Make sure y'all continue to watch this video. Watch it to the end. Like the video. Comment everything. But I want to finish eating. Before class starts, because it's 5:17. Class starts at 6. And let's get it. Alright, y'all. I'm going to class. Huh? Yeah, I think so. I thought he was a dude.
I don't know.
He's a dude. His name is Terrence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a
I
dude.
don't know.
Yeah. This your you just started?
I was here for hard on when they were here. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27?
Yeah.
You look like 16, 17.
I'm 27. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Then you got a long way to go.
I know.
A lot of learning to do.
Maturity wise, I guess.
Yeah.
Look smart. I don't know. I mean, it's always a possibility that I can learn something new every day.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can learn something new every day.
Other than
Life experiences will can mature you. It just comes with this experience, really.
that's really what I feel like too.
Yeah, that's where I think the maturity comes in. Well, at least you started young. You gotta figure it out. A lot of like I ain't figured it out until I was like 24.
Yeah, I figured that out too, but I always had it figured out. When I got to high school, I seen how many people had it figured out. It was just like, oh wow.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's kind of hard to figure it out when you don't know yourself. Coming out of high school, you're still trying to figure out who you are.
I still ain't know who I am. I just know what I'm gonna do.
It takes time though. It takes time. Like all this stuff, when you be sitting on the internet talking about you need to be like this at this age, that's a lot. It really takes time to figure yourself out. I just really started, like, I'm 27 now. I just really starting to figure out this is like getting comfortable with my authentic self, finding myself again. So it takes time for real. Everything takes time. You do not figure it out just like that. It's a journey.
That's when you first figure out too.
A lot of 18-year-olds really don't have it figured out. So you kind of ahead though. You started when you were 16. You
I
ahead.
started doing what I wanted to do when I was 16.
Is that that issue with the locks?
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
You late.
I surely am.
I'm just playing.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Does anybody not have a laptop?
Here's the joke. Oh my gosh. If you remember my name back to Jen A, y'all get that? No?
Yeah, from Forrest Gump.
Yeah. That's how you remember my name.
No, I was thinking, is it Sarah Lee? All right.
I'm next. All right, my name is NaShan Clay. I'm studying psychology. I'm a activist, community leader, work with kids, work at a school, behavior specialist. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Activists in what regard?
Fighting for kids in poverty, being their voice, creating systems that I feel like can help them thrive. So yeah, that's what I do.
You said you're a behavior
Specialist.
specialist.
Yeah, at an elementary school.
Who's that working with kids?
Kids are cool, it's the adults.
What school system are you in?
RPS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did what you did for 2, maybe 3 months.
Yeah. You ain't like it?
Where are you from?
From Post Road. 42nd Street.
Post Road and what?
42nd and Post Road.
Oh, okay. I used to live off of, it's Mid-Hoffer and Mid-Hoffer 38. Oh, also, if you have Cengage, which is free, but if you want a physical copy of the textbook, on Cengage, you can request a physical copy, and all you have to do is put it in the hand. Does everybody know what financial aid is? I didn't take y'all on the tour today.
Nope. Where is he?
Financial aid is free.
Let's get it, man. Class is officially over. Go home. Had a good day. But it's time to get out. Let's go. Let's go. All right, man. I had a successful first day of class. It was very interesting. I liked the class. My professor is very, what's the word? He's very open. He's very fun. He's very laid back. He's straight to business, of course, because he's a professor. You have to. But I like him. He's playful with us and stuff like that. He actually passed out water bottles and walked past me. So I was like, what? Why didn't I get a water bottle? Well, he came back. It was like he was just messing with me. So I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because I do, Lord's will, plan on making more videos like this, more vlogs, so y'all can get more into my life and just different things like that. But But I'm heading home. I'm about to get prepared for tomorrow to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all.